Hi guys, today I want to talk about fasted cardio. This has probably been one of the most popular topics, probably for several decades, and it's a common protocol used for many bodybuilders to get leaner for a competition. But the reality is, when you really look at it from a bird's eye point of view, you realise it's not necessary. So I'm going to explain a few reasons why. So firstly, the theory is if I do fasted cardio, essentially you've just fasted from the previous night, therefore greater fat oxidation because you don't have any food inside you. But the reality is this is kind of blown out of proportion, because the goal for fat loss is to create the net deficit at the end of the day. So regardless of whether we create greater fat oxidation in the morning or whenever we train, it really doesn't matter. So James Krieger's got an excellent article on his site where he basically talks about throughout the day you're always in either a surplus or a deficit throughout the day. So after a meal you're going to be in a surplus. When you haven't eaten for a few hours you're going to be in a deficit. But it's more to do with the net difference at the end of the day. That's the most important factor. So reality is, whether your cardio comes in the morning, in the evening, or use just tapering down your calories to create the deficit, it really doesn't matter. I must add a caveat. Weight training, if your goal is to optimize body composition, should be the foundation of your training. So this is going to help with lean mass retention, and then you can essentially create the energy deficit through a combination of dropping calories and or increasing cardio, or a combination of both. And essentially this will be constantly changing over a period of time. So the goal is initially to start off just weight training alone, create the deficit through the food intake first perhaps, or a small amount of cardio, and then you're going to slowly either decrease calories or increase cardio, a combination of both. So when you hit a plateau, that's when you're going to make the changes, e.g. add more cardio, drop calories. As you get leaner, you may require things like higher carbohydrate refeed days to reset a hormone called leptin, give yourself a metabolic boost. There's diet breaks, etc. where you can bring your calories back to maintenance. So furthermore, another big consideration is preference and also performance. So just say, for example, generally enjoy doing fasted cardio, you enjoy going, I don't know, doing a HIIT session in the morning, or a short run, or a cycling, etc., and then do your weight training in the evening. I don't see any problem with that, but it's important just to realise that it's not completely necessary, and any marginal gains in fat oxidation are only going to be seen acutely, e.g. throughout the session, but that doesn't necessarily add up to greater fat oxidation at the end of the day, because it's all to do with the net difference. So adding to that, performance as well. Most people tend to perform better after consuming food, so therefore if your cardio sessions are not very good, it may be because you're doing it faster, and therefore you'll probably be better off having them after food intake, or you could even do your cardio after your weight training, or having the cardio session later in the day or on its own day. But that's another consideration, preference and also performance. So I hope that cleared up. That's not to say that you can't do fasted cardio, because preference would dictate that, but to say you're getting a marginal gain by doing it when it's more about the net difference at the end of the day in terms of the caloric deficit, it's really not necessary. So I hope you found this useful. If you like the video, please like it, subscribe to the channel. Have a good day. Thank you very much.